Welcome back to another edition of Knights TV. I'm Spencer Burt alongside Kyle Grimard. And Kyle, the Knights entered this past weekend on a 6-game win streak. They made it 7 on Friday when they defeated the Peterborough Petes 7-3.
Yeah, you know what? They got off to a hot start in this one and never looked back, Spencer, scoring 4 goals in the first period. A really interesting note about this game, too. 6 different Knights players with multi-point efforts.
Yeah, and one of those players that did record a multi-point game was Alex Fermenton. He stole the show in that first period, notching 2 breakaway goals. Here he was after the contest.
Yeah, it's something that I've been working on, and I'll continue to work on in practice there. And obviously, I want to make the most out of my opportunities, so just working on that part of my game.
Yeah, and you know what? He has been great since he came back from the Ottawa Senators. And another player, speaking of great, coming back, Paul Cotter making his London Knights debut in this one. Didn't record a point, but he was a +3 on that top unit along with Alex Formanton and Liam Foudy. Here he was talking about his debut after the game.
It was awesome. Normally I don't look up into the stands too often, so today I gave it a little glance and was like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. So just how loud it is in the atmosphere and how positive it is in this place is really cool. And playing with Fermenton and Foudy, it was cool.
Yeah, it was also Paul Cotter's 19th birthday on Friday, and you can tell just from that short clip right there how poised his demeanor is, and he's really going to help the Knights moving forward.
Yeah, especially down the stretch in tighter games, and that's exactly what London was in for on Saturday in Guelph against the Storm, ultimately coming up with a 2-1 victory in the shootout against Guelph, but it was another leader in this one stepping up for the Knights late.
Yeah, Liam Foudy notched the tying goal with just under 3 minutes to play in this contest, but the reason the Knights had a chance to take this game into overtime was Jordan Coy. It was the Jordan Coy show on Saturday. He made 33 stops, including an additional 2 in the shootout.
Yeah, and let's keep talking about the shootout right now. Antonio Stranges and Alex Formanton both scoring for the Knights in this one in the shootout. Antonio Stranges, 3 for 3 so far in the shootout this year. This kid is absolutely money in the clutch.
Well, Saturday marked their 8th in a row. Sunday, they picked up their 9th consecutive win, Kyle, going on the road and defeating the Erie Otters by a score of 6-3.
Yeah, we talked about Alex Formanton seemingly throughout the entire segment here. 2 goals on Friday, a shootout goal on Saturday, and capping the weekend off with a hat trick. He scored a shorthanded goal, a power play goal, and an empty net run in this one.
Yeah, rounding out the Knights' goal scorers in this one, Dalton Duhart got on the board, and the Knights also received some help from the back end. Evan Bouchard and Adam Boquist getting on the board in this one. But I think we have to mention how good of a job the Knights coaching staff has done this season, alternating back from goaltender to goaltender.
Yeah, it was Raymakers on Friday, then they went to Coy on Saturday, and then back to Raymakers on Sunday. And it hasn't just been this weekend either, Spencer. It's been throughout the course of the entire season. They've done a really nice job at not giving a guy a back-to-back so far, and both goaltenders have really complemented each other very well so far this year.
Yeah, it also should be noted that Paul Cotter picked up his first OHL point on Alex Fermenton's hat-trick empty net goal.
Yeah, and with that win as well, their 9th consecutive, the Knights now boast the 2nd best record in the Ontario Hockey League, only trailing the Ottawa 67s.
Well, looking ahead, the Knights have a huge tilt on Thursday, Kyle. They'll be hosting the Mississauga Steelheads. But a reason why this game is so important is because before the contest, they're going to be honoring the 2005 Memorial Cup championship team.
Yeah, last year they were named the CHL Team of the Century. It's going to be an incredible night. Some of the players that are going to be on hand in attendance for this game include the likes of Corey Perry, James Surratt, Brandon Prust, the list goes on and on, Dave Bowen as well. It's going to be an incredible night.
Yeah, Kyle, I still remember that team in those games like it was yesterday. The JLC, the House of Green, it was rocking, and the Knights defeated Sidney Crosby and the Rimouski Oceanic.
Yeah, it's going to be an incredible matchup. And looking ahead to the rest of the weekend, Friday, they have another home tilt, this one happening against the Owen Sound Attack. Always a tough opponent to play against, Spencer. And then capping off the weekend, the Knights hit the road to take on the Windsor Spitfires.
And before we let you go, Knights fans, holiday season is just around the corner, and jewelry is the perfect gift. So head on down to Gordon's Gold Jewelers for the Alex and Annie men's and women's bracelet collection. Perfect gift for the holiday season.
For Knights TV, I'm Kyle Grimard.
And I'm Spencer Burt.